Welcome back to another episode of Singles Capital. This is your girl Lex. I'm with the boy
Leo.
and the mystery man.
Shane.
All right, we got a special guest today. All right, DJ Stretch. So this is episode 21, y'all. So don't forget to click on that subscribe button right here at the top. And so let's get into it. So what are your thoughts on as far as like men and women, men or women, doesn't really matter, using sex to like resolve like relationship arguments or using sex in a way like to basically fix your problems? Because I'm getting a lot of feedback that like women and men may use sex to like get their way in relationships. Like, so what are y'all thoughts on that?
With that, I feel like a lot of people just get into relationships for the wrong reasons.
Yeah,
That's basically the basis of it
yeah,
because you have nothing else in common most of the time.
yeah,
You use sex is your only common ground.
yeah,
So this is the only place where you guys can relate. So when everything else is falling down, you resort back to the sex because it's the
yeah,
only thing that you guys agree
yeah,
on, and then in any case,
yeah,
so yeah, I mean that's the basis of it. If you're with someone
mm,
and you enjoy them totally, the total person,
yeah.
then the sex is just a part of it, not the main thing.
Okay, just the
So it's
place.
the only happy place for a lot of relationships. So
Yeah, yeah.
If your issue is, you guys are struggling because you guys can't pay bills, sex ain't so.
but you make them forget about it for a
Yeah,
little
yeah, yeah.
I mean, not that long. 20 minutes ain't that long.
but basically, like, again, the problem is
Yeah,
not fixed,
Yeah.
no
yeah,
matter what the problem is. If they're arguing about, hey, he looked at another girl,
yeah.
he still
It
looked
is.
at the other girl,
But
but
sex
the
would
So
fix
sex,
that.
it
Sex
won't
would
fix
fix
it.
that.
It
I feel
won't
like
fix it.
it temporary.
it temporarily fixes.
But
I think they let it go.
it's a semi-temporary permanent fix because it's
Yeah,
like, okay, look, you felt insecure. Let me
yeah,
make you feel secure. Let me make you
yeah,
feel special. Let me make you feel sexy. So the sex would fix that. But if it's like I said, if it's bills or if it's some other problem
Yeah,
that's more deep, sex is not
yeah.
fixing that. So it really depends on
Yeah.
what the
No,
issue
no,
is.
I get both of you guys' perspective because but on what I feel like happens most of the time is that let's just say you have an argument or things may not have went right. That's what you use sex for, and like you said, it doesn't fix the ultimate problem, but it fixes it enough where it may not come back like, oh, I thought you was talking to this person, whether you put that together or not. But after he let that good,
You know what it sound like? That sound like getting drunk after you're hurt or something.
yeah,
After that liquor wears off,
yeah, yeah.
you're right back to being hurt.
But sometimes
That,
they won't even address it no more because of the sex.
that is the problem. And
Yeah,
now
yeah,
you have a whole pile of things piling up, piling
yeah,
up,
yeah.
piling up. And when that falls over, then the
It's
relationship's
it's it's
over.
yeah, yeah, definitely,
Definitely.
definitely, definitely true. So like, how do you think people can fix that and work on that once you has already made that your common ground? You get what I'm saying? Because a lot of people just use sex as their common ground.
We have to normalize just leaving people alone.
Yeah,
It's that simple. Like
yeah,
you realize you're not supposed to be with this person,
yeah,
but you're forcing it.
yeah,
You know, if sex is your only common ground, that
yeah,
is not your person.
yeah.
That's the basis of it.
Not saying sex is like the only common ground. It's just that, like, let's just say you guys have more to that, right? Because
Hmm.
saying that whenever there's a problem,
Hmm.
sex is kind of the resolving problem. You get
Then
what I'm
that
saying?
is a personal issue though.
Yeah,
Now each person has to work on themselves individually
yeah,
because now you have to learn how to communicate,
yeah,
take the ego out of it.
yeah,
That's number two, and then number three, the other person has to be able to listen
yeah,
because listening is a skill that a lot of us don't possess.
yeah.
It's an actual skill, just like you have a skill. Listening
So,
is a skill
yes,
that a lot of us do not possess.
yeah,
So if you don't have these factors within self
mm-hmm,
first,
yeah,
you won't be able to participate in any form of relationship.
true.
You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah, yeah,
So if for instance, if you and Leo are together and you guys are having problems and Leo go work on his communication skills, you work on your problem solving skills, and now
yeah,
y'all bring that together. Now
yeah,
you're able to communicate how you feel, and
yeah,
you're able to show him what the problem is.
yeah,
Now you're participating.
yeah,
You're not competing, you're participating.
yeah,
A lot of times in relationships, each person is, it's not a participation of both people, it's a competition.
yes,
So you're competing with who to see who's right or who's wrong.
yeah.
That is what destroys a lot of relationships.
I was just about to say that's the problem right there. Because whenever you get to doing the competing, I can't see how you can be successful.
So I don't necessarily disagree with y'all saying. I get where y'all coming from. Y'all point of, you know, sex shouldn't be everything in a relationship. But I ain't gonna lie to you. For the most part,
It is.
that's
I
no,
get it. I
I'm
get it.
saying if you're not having sex with a person, at the end of the day, y'all just friends.
It's not saying it's going to eliminate sex, but I think you know. I think you know the difference. What we're saying.
No. What I'm just making a point
Yeah.
of the to me my perception. The reason why you're in this relationship is, you get what I'm saying. At the end of the day, it comes down to the sex. Because if y'all not having sex, I can be great friends with somebody, and sometimes I need to learn how to communicate with my friends better.
Yeah.
I need to learn how to be interested in what my friends are doing and whatever they
Yeah.
got going on. I'm just not having sex with them.
But it's just
it's a different level
wait,
though.
you're thinking about something else. It's not that you're not having sex
Yeah.
in the relationship, but the problem is, as soon as you have a disagreement about anything,
Yeah.
you want to have makeup sex.
No, but that's my point. You should be. That's what I'm making.
No.
This is my other thing.
Yeah.
Is that who's having sex like during or after, right after a disagreement?
It's
Most people.
yeah.
Immediately, like
Yes.
because
No.
like we had this conversation before about
Yeah.
like, when you have an argument with your spouse, how you go about it. When I have an argument with my spouse, it's not, oh, we gonna make up the same day. It's a couple days go by and then the makeup sex.
But for most people, bro,
Yeah. I'm trying to tell you, this is a real this is.
you might walk away for like an
Yeah.
hour,
That's it.
and then, or if you're arguing over the phone, as soon as you get home, it's on and popping.
And you know what that is? I feel like that's not. They're not using sex as a way to make up. They're using the fight as a way to get to sex.
So
That could be.
That could be.
Depending on the relationship.
Yeah, that's what I think.
Basically, is you using sex as a way to like fix problems in a relationship. Like let's just say I'm arguing with my guy, right? And then I'm like, okay, to win over this situation, I'm just gonna give him some pum pum, and then everything's gonna be okay. Like versus of us being uncomfortable together, I'm just gonna use sex to make now we're good.
Right.
So instead of
addressing the issue,
yeah,
we're just gonna have sex.
Let's have makeup sex
but
and
that's what I'm
forget
saying.
about it.
Who does that?
A
lot of people. Y'all sleep.
If you put a poll out there right now,
Yes.
there's people who have makeup sex just because.
Yes.
They argue just to have that.
That's what I'm saying. They're arguing to have sex.
But there's sometimes
people do. That's
Yeah.
Because that's the only happy place for them.
I think the goal isn't to. I don't think the goal is. Oh, I'm
fixing it with sex.
I'm fixing it with the sex. It's
Yeah.
I'm causing this issue because I know it's going to lead.
Yeah.
That's for the person who wants
And
attention.
that's probably probably their favorite type of sex is the makeup sex because
Yes, there's a lot of
now
people.
it's like all these other things.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
attention.
Attention.
No,
Yeah.
attention.
Tension.
Attention and
Oh.
whatever.
Attention, though. Tension.
Tension.
Yes, tension. Yes.
but for a lot of people, again, like
Yeah.
originally what I was saying,
Yeah.
they don't know conflict resolution, so they could argue all day long, and
Yeah.
both of them are still mad at the end of that argument.
Yeah.
Nobody came to no resolution.
Yeah.
Because you're not talking, you're screaming at each other.
Yeah.
But now you're gonna have sex, and then the problem is didn't go
Yeah.
anywhere.
Yeah.
You have sex, and now you're happy, and now I'm gonna make you some food.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go to bed,
And that's it. So even go back to your
But
2
like I
day.
said, depends on. I'm sorry.
Sorry.
It depends on what the problem is too.
True.
Yeah. But even if it's like a 2 day situation, even to what you're saying with your 2 day, like you guys are mad for 2 days, and let's just say the tension is real high. To fix that tension real high, they're just having sex with you.
Mhm.
That still didn't resolve the real root to the issue.
But most people are able to
never
forget about
But all right, so
Never?
so maybe I'm just looking. I hear what y'all saying.
Yeah.
I'm just looking at the other side of it because I more so see the other side of it where people are withholding sex. You know what I'm saying? Not having sex to resolve problems.
Yeah.
You're more so seeing the side of the other person withholding sex because they're upset with you. Like the dude, you know what I'm saying? He leaves the house and he don't want to come back.
Right.
But
The thing is, I've, like Leo said, I don't experience that on a regular. But I have enough conversations to know that this is a thing.
Yeah.
I've talked to enough women that they love it, like the makeup sex aspect. Don't get me wrong, I've done it before, and it's nice and it's fun and everything.
Yeah.
But there's so many people that love it, the makeup sex. They just love that.
This start to just arguing.
Yeah. And
Or find problems.
It carries that relationship for years. Yeah, years.
Years,
You don't
years.
even realize
Yep.
that you don't even like this motherfucker.
I think it's like when I don't know, like this has never happened to me because I'm too like rational for it. That's what I think. But like, how does it take so long to figure that out? Like, why y'all ain't figure that out like week 1, week 2?
Because
Like,
again, working on self.
okay.
All right. So if you work on yourself enough, you're able to spot bullshit when you
Yeah,
see it.
yeah,
A lot of us cannot,
yeah,
especially women. We talked about it last night. A woman will like your foot size and fall in love with that. And everything else is like red flags. You're a walking red flag, but she likes your feet. But she will cling to that. It's the same thing with the sex.
mm,
She would love the sex, but everything else about you is horrible. And that's why last night we were talking about women's intuition.
yeah,
Like they fail to use that
yeah,
because of being attached to one thing about a
yeah,
person and ignore all the red flags.
yeah,
So if you're able to pick that out within the first date, you're supposed, as a
yeah,
woman, you're supposed to be able to be like, he's bullshit.
yeah,
He not the right person for you.
yeah,
You're unable to do that.
yeah,
But they choose to ignore
Yeah,
whatever thing that they like.
yeah.
exactly.
Y'all don't see sex as a healthy sign in a relationship?
No, we're
No.
not saying that.
No, I'm just asking the question.
No, all right. So
I'm not saying that.
again, we talked about the same topic too before. So I asked, so the question I asked was, what if the sex is not top tier? What if the person doesn't satisfy your sexual appetite? Do you still stay with this person?
Yeah,
Right?
we just.
That is a question I asked.
Yeah.
And it can work. It can. But for a lot of people, it won't. Because if you have a sexual appetite,
A high
that's
sexual.
high sexual,
Yes.
and somebody's not fulfilling that appetite,
Yeah.
you're going to feel empty somewhere. You get what I'm saying?
Yes.
But for some people, they don't care.
I think it's all in your. I think it's in your mind and how big the connection is. If you can only see sex, like there, I feel like we all been there. So I feel like once you get a little older and a little wiser, you understand I can't survive off sex. I need mind. I need a connection. I need something. I understand that, but so I can't just thrive off that to work because at the end of the day, if he's not here for a week or two, what's gonna happen?
Well, I think people find it in other places.
Mm-hmm.
I think people find certain things in other places. So I've seen where people, they don't get to hang out. They like to, let's say they like to, I don't know, fucking go out to eat.
Yeah.
Right? Let's say you like to go out to eat.
Yeah.
But your man doesn't like to go out to eat all the time.
Yeah.
Guess what you're going to do? You're going to go to brunch with your girlfriends.
Mm-hmm.
And you're going to supplement that with something else.
Yeah.
So that's what people do. They supplement things with other things. So.
I feel like you should supplement that with your partner, by the way, you guys.
No, I don't
But
think
okay.
one person can one person can't keep you happy at the end of the day. And what I mean by that, I don't mean you should cheat on them. That's not what I'm saying. I'm more so going along the lines of what Leo.
No, that's not what we're promoting up here. Okay.
The lines of what Leo's saying. Is
Yeah.
that, you get what I'm saying? If your partner doesn't fulfill certain parts of things that you like more than your partner, you're gonna find other ways of doing it. Hopefully with friends that you can
But y'all making it seem easy. But if it's sexual,
But still, that points to cheating too.
No, it can. But that's more so like a personal you thing.
Right.
Yeah.
If you can't find,
Hear what you just said?
Yeah.
The personal you thing.
Yeah.
Exactly.
See, what happened is a lot of us aren't able to sit still,
Yeah.
or a lot of us aren't able to spend time alone.
well, that's an issue.
So what she's saying is, when her partner is gone,
What you gonna do?
what's gonna happen?
I'm talking to my friends.
No, you don't even have to. That's what I'm saying. You learn how to spend time with yourself. Sit
Yeah.
still for a bit.
Oh no, I
Yeah.
ain't used to that.
A lot of exactly my point. So working on self will fix all of these problems that we're having. A lot of people, they're the problem.
No, everybody. I hear what you're saying.
Mhm.
I don't want to be like argumentative with you
Right.
per se.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I just disagree with the fact that some people just that's not their personality. You know what I'm saying? For example, myself, I grew up in like a large family, and not even just my family. I grew up with like a large crew around me. You know what I'm saying? I always had friends, I always had stuff people to do things with. So I'm used to that kind of environment, or whatever the case is. So if I am around or with a female that is a homebody, or she kind of has her own thing going on, I'm totally fine with that because I already got my people that I usually chill with. As long as we don't have no conflict or whatever the case, when we get together, it's all good and I don't have a problem with it. You know what I'm saying? It's not going to bother me per se. I understand it may bother some other people where you you might need to learn how to be by yourself.
Can I ask you a question though?
Go ahead.
But
You
that's
grew up in a large family, right?
Mhm.
Have you ever tried spending time alone in a long period of time by yourself?
Yeah, I don't like it. I hate it.
So my
You're not
question.
accustomed to it.
Yeah.
So
That's
when
what I'm
it,
saying. I'm not the type of person.
so my question to you. So when you find that relationship, because that to me this is the. Not, I'm sorry, like we're gonna fix the shame, but it's just like more. It's not that. It's just more of like when you find that person, and you have to understand it has to have like an equal balance to it. So if she is that homebody, are you willing to like not hang out sometimes to accommodate her as being a homebody, and then she has to, I guess, in a way, accommodate you with how you like. So maybe she'll hang out with you when you go with the family and stuff. Like, are you willing to slow it down a little bit, or that's just like this is your norm and this is it?
No, I'm a reasonable person. I'm not just gonna, it's not my way or the highway, per se
Okay.
or whatever.
Okay.
But I'm also not a person that feels like everything needs to be balanced in life. Ain't nothing perfect. That's what the whole
Yeah.
I'm trying to make that nothing. I'm not.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna do it. Just I'm not the type of person that thinks I need to make you happy. You get what I'm saying? If I enjoy doing certain things and you're unhappy while I'm doing certain things, as long as I ain't doing nothing behind your back or mischievous or whatever the case is, I feel like that's okay in my opinion. That's just how I feel about it. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, I will try to adjust it if I see it's going a little bit like I'm going a little bit, doing a little too much, like I'm still in my 20s or something. Like, I'm older.
When you say spend time by yourself, what do you mean by that?
I mean,
What do you mean?
enjoy your own company. Enjoy your own company.
Yeah.
I
you mean
meditate.
Meditating.
So that's what I'm trying to
I'll
say.
go to the
You
gym
mean
by
like
myself. I'll go
you mean-
eat by myself. I'll go to the movie by
Go
myself.
take a
okay,
walk.
so
Yeah.
that
Yourself.
still includes like watching TV
Yeah.
or something by yourself. Yeah, so
Yeah.
you do that all the time. You play Madden by yourself.
It's not the same.
It's the same. You're spending time alone, even though your
Yeah.
mind is occupied. Yeah, you're spending time alone.
Well, that's not what I think by. At least that's not what I'm.
That's
No, I don't mean sitting in a room just looking
No,
at a screen.
because when we play Madden online. So to me, that's
Oh
not
yeah,
like
but just interacting with people.
Oh yeah.
That's different.
Yeah.
Madden, I play. Often.
But if you by yourself, yeah, I guess if you're doing that,
Yeah, you find your thing you do by
Yeah.
yourself.
Yeah.
Like I go to the gym by myself with my headphones, and that's my day.
But I don't think video games take this out of it. Everything besides
Yeah.
watching
sitting-
TV by
a
myself.
little bit more anything.
Music, walking, hanging out by myself. Yeah,
I
I
get
do.
into a relationship, and it's like I have to adjust to being around people again, like spending time with people again.
Yeah.
Because I'm so used to being by myself all the time.
You single child?
And
Huh?
You a single child?
No, it's
Only child.
It's five of us.
Five?
Yeah, it's five. I have five siblings,
Yeah.
but
So-
still.
So, why is it that when you do enter a relationship, it takes like it absorbs so much of like your time and so should it be that way where you immerse yourself into the relationship to the point where you have to refine yourself later on?
Not refine yourself.
Like when I say refine
I
yourself, but
know what you
refine,
mean.
Yeah.
refine like
Yo, that part of
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
So what I think an ideal situation. This is the ideal. And I'm not saying this is what it should be, but it's the ideal situation
Yeah.
where you find a partner that you enjoy spending time with, that enjoys the same thing that you enjoy.
Yeah.
They support your business. So, for instance, I'm a DJ, and she can fit in somewhere there where we spend time doing that.
Yeah.
Or I go to the gym, and she loves the gym too. You spend time together. That you're not changing your lifestyle. You're not changing your day to fit her in. She's a part of you.
It just yeah.
I just think you should find people with common interests.
Yeah.
Because you're gonna find somebody that likes to go to the movies, and you hate the movies. Now you're gonna have to figure out how to fit into that space. You know what I'm saying? So, but on the other hand, before I got into a relationship, I was single for like almost 7 years.
Jesus Christ.
Right. So I had to.
When you say, I already know what these boys again, but when you say single, were you still dating or you mean like single? Or you singles like we're talking? Okay. Okay.
Single life was fun. You hear me? Okay.
I know Deshane happy over there. Yeah, he agree with you.
But got to get into a relationship. I gave myself time to find the right person.
Yeah.
And then when you get into a relationship, 7 years of habits don't change overnight. You have to figure out who you're going to be in this relationship.
Yeah.
You're not going to be the same single person.
Yeah.
Regardless of how you feel about it.
Yeah.
You're going to still be yourself. But a lot of things are going to change. And you're going to have to be ready for that change. But also not stray from who you are as a person. Because like I said, she likes to go out with her girls and she want to invite you. Now you don't want to be around all them people.
Mm.
You know, you're not that friendly.
Yeah.
So you're not gonna want to go, but it's your girl. What you gonna do?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
See, funny thing is, Leo kind of said something. He says this all the time, and I definitely agree with him on this. Is that especially early on in the relationship, it's hard to see what a true person is because they're doing things that they wouldn't normally do.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? They're adjusting their habits, and a lot of times it's not until it's too late that you realize, hey, we ain't really, you know what I'm saying, on the same wavelength. You know what I'm saying? Because especially in the beginning of a relationship, people just they want to make the other person happy or whatever the case is. That's why I was saying
It's a tricky thing, though.
it is.
Yeah,
a tricky thing.
yeah.
Getting older, I'm realizing like it's not your job or responsibility
To make somebody happy.
if they're
Yes.
happy, I respect you.
Yeah, and your unhappiness.
That's why I always tell people, with me, what you see is what you get.
Yes.
You know, like I'm always myself.
Yeah.
I don't know how to be anybody else. Like if you like me, you like me. If you don't, you don't.
So
Yeah.
so with you saying that, thank you for bringing that point up because that's where I was going to go next. With you saying that you're always yourself and it's not your responsibility to make anyone happy. However, if your girl invites you and says, "Hey, I'm going with the girls and I want you to come," but you don't really want to go, are you going or you're not going?
It depends. I'm gonna tell you why it depends. If this is a regular thing, I'm probably just gonna leave that relationship alone because at the end of the day, you don't force. Once anything you have to force yourself to do, that is not what you need to do.
You live in a relationship all for one time?
No.
Dang.
Remember now.
Wow, this is over.
Hold on. That's why I said it depends on the relationship. Because if it's just this one thing, I'm like, I'm not going, and she's like, all right, cool, and she goes. But what if she's like, you have to come meet my friends?
Yeah.
It's a deal breaker for her. Now this relationship might be over because I am not going to meet those friends. You know what I'm saying? So it depends on the relationship because if it's a case where she's like, all right, I get it, I'll just go tonight, no matter. Cool, the relationship continues and we don't care about who goes with.
So you've never been, I don't know about your past relationship, but so you've never been in a situation where you did like that person enough and you was like, you know what, I'm going to make that sacrifice, or I'm going to compromise and say, okay, I'm going to go, but I'm going to drive so I can leave when I want to leave.
No. I told you, I'm always myself. Like for me, that's
not you not being yourself.
I think it's compromise. I think that's compromise.
You feel like you like that person enough to actually
No.
Remember, you're not a people
being
person
yourself because you're doing it because of this person.
You're not a people person. Remember, all right.
Yeah, it has to be some type of compromise here, you guys.
Well,
That makes it
depends
like
on what you're compromising.
correct.
Depends. Because
What are you compromising? But
remember. If I go, let me give you an example. If I go to this function, right, and I don't want to be there, now everything is annoying me. Everything and everybody's annoying. Even when it don't need to be annoying me, it's going to because I don't want to be here.
Yeah.
It's gonna show in my face.
Sir, what would you like to order? Bitch, did I?
Exactly.
Okay, so what if it's that one time? Okay, so let's get to the hard question. So let's just say you guys been rocking, everything's been good. She doesn't ask you that much, but this is like you guys been in a relationship. Let's just say 6 months, a year, whatever. And she's like, hey, there's this important gathering where all my friends go there with their boyfriends and all this stuff, and I really want you to come.
I don't want you to get it twisted though. This is not me though.
Oh, I'm trying to find out what's you. Wait, you.
No, I'm just like,
okay.
I am a people person. Like you know me.
I'm a
DJ. I go around the room.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
That is not me.
Yeah.
But I'm just giving an example.
If you didn't like to be around.
Oh, okay.
I'm not saying I don't.
Okay, you threw me off.
There's cases where I've dated girls where they're like, I want you to meet my friends, and I'm like, no, I don't. I've seen your friends in action, and I don't want to be around those.
And I think that's okay.
Yeah.
We had that episode. Let's not go back to that. That was the ratchet one. That was the ratchet one we tried to come back from. But yeah, not saying for those. Just like that one time where like she's like, "Hey, I want you to meet these certain people." So this is gonna get to my next question. I even gotta look it up because it's already here. But so to the guys and all three of y'all. So when you first start speaking to a woman or individual, right? How quick do you know, like, she possibly is the wife? 6 months, 3 months, that same day? Because I feel like everybody back in the days would be like, I knew instantly, or I knew that same day. But these new brothers, I want to know, they holding back for real? Like, what's the real answer?
Go ahead, Leo.
Yeah. What I would say is like I always say that Duchesne said is that people pretend to do things just to satisfy the other person. So I feel like men back in the days used to feel that because of the front that was put up. Now we are able to see through the front a little bit better because a lot of things are being more exposed because of social media.
Mhm.
So we see that like, yeah, this who you might be pretending to be ain't really who you are because now we're so like you guys were talking last night. We're so we can people lives are so revealed just by going on social media. Somebody can
Yeah.
go on social media and see you got kids,
Mhm.
where you've been, what you've experienced, what you
Mhm.
like to
Where you
eat,
work,
where
where you
you
drive.
work, what kind of car you drive. They can see
Your
all
last
of
six
that
relationships.
within a few minutes of just scowling through your social media.
Yeah.
So like so much is revealed. So it's like, and then you can most likely, if depending on what age they are in, because a lot of I would say if they're in their 30s, most likely exes are still on there somewhere deep down in the Facebook pages or other albums, so you can see their exes and who they dated. So you're like, oh, you dated this person,
Because
or
some
you
shit
dated
they
that
forgot
person.
about.
Yeah.
Now it's
Yeah.
like, oh, you know what I'm saying? Or the people are still connected, and
Yeah.
you see them commenting. So now you're like, oh, is she still dealing with that person? So it's so much you're so revealed to
Yeah.
that it's like you can't make a rash decision anymore. Like back in the days where you would be like, yeah, this is the one,
Yeah.
because there was so much mystery.
Oh
And
yeah.
it's like if I don't know what I don't know won't hurt me.
Won't
Now
hurt
it's
you,
like
yeah.
it's so much
It's gonna
that
hurt you.
yeah.
I think that was said very well. But so is there a time frame anymore?
Time
Like,
frame?
yeah.
Yeah,
Ladies
the
want to
time
know.
frame is whatever you feel like you're ready, but it's definitely
I mean, all right.
instantly.
So
Okay.
I would say at least
Dang. Sounds like it's gonna be a long
I
one.
would say at least 18 months.
Dang.
so
I heard
And
that.
I would say you have to live with
We're
that
talking
person
baby years. Boy.
at least
What's
16
it?
18 months.
Long ass
Not a year and a half.
18 months.
And
I would
he
say
dragged that
Good
out.
time,
I'm trying to tell you, like, for
I would say
real.
at least 18 months, and you would have to have lived with the person for at least 6 of those months.
Okay.
so I have this is a two-part question, a two-part answer.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm gonna get to your part. So for an emotionally intelligent man,
Yes.
you could tell maybe the first week,
Okay.
maybe the first day,
Yeah.
because an emotionally intelligent person is able to pick out the bullshit as soon as it happens.
Yes.
Like you walk up to me, you say 5 words, and I'm like, yeah, you bullshit.
What bullshit is happening in the first 24 hours?
What you mean? I can have conversation with the person and be like,
I know
you're
that.
that type of person,
Yeah.
and I know you're this type of person. And
Sometimes you could pick
I don't
that
have to
up.
My
wait.
dog falls in love fast. All right?
No. That's the fall in love.
Wait, no. It's not even love.
Hey, don't listen to this man. This man right here.
I didn't say fall in love. I say if you know that person.
You
is
said
the right
marriage,
one.
bro. If you're not in love, you just
No.
talking about marriage.
You're not getting married the day of, but you're just gonna.
But you know they have the
if that person
qualities.
has the potential to be that.
If I think
that.
you my wife, I'm in love with you.
Nah, I'm not that. Even though I think
I
you
don't
might
love
be, hold on. Even though I think you might be, I'm still giving you the opportunity
I'm
to
gonna let you.
show me.
I think we're confusing potential and ideal.
Ideal, you're gonna need some time for that. For
Yeah.
me,
It's about potential. I said potential.
Because potential can be lost, right? So like
Dang.
like you have the
Dang.
like you have the potential like any like sports when you come.
I knew you was going there.
No. I can't stand him.
Nah, bro.
Nah.
All right, hold on, wait.
His rationale.
16
Yeah.
years in sports, right?
He love using these
What
type
sports
of.
you play?
What sports?
Yeah.
Madden.
Have you played? Have anyone of you play basketball or watch basketball?
Right here.
You can see that one guy walk in the gym as a ball player. You know that this guy does not know.
He's not a
nothing
starting
about
five. He's not in the starting
And he
five.
has on the most expensive shoes. He's matched out, geared out, and he cannot play ball for
No,
nothing. As soon as you walk in the gym, you can
That's
tell.
fair, but still, it's other
That's
guys
the
in the
point
gym.
I'm making.
No, there's other guys in the gym, and you don't know how good they are.
No. But as a ball player,
No, I understand. I understand you can point out the trash.
Right.
I understand you can point out the trash.
I can also point
It's
out a guy
really
that's
easy to
good
point out the
too.
holes. It's really easy to point out the holes.
No, but I'm giving you the point I'm trying to make. As a ball player,
Yeah.
as a person who plays ball on a high level, you played against so many different players. That means you have experience,
Yeah.
right?
People out here, you hear?
Yeah. No. Feel me?
As a person who's
Yes.
that's a pro, right? You're
Yes.
a pro at the sport.
Yeah.
Like, again, the emotionally intelligent person is a pro at this relationship
Mm.
thing. So he's able to see a person walking and be like, that is not the person. Just like when you walk in the gym, I'm like, you cannot hoop. It's the same thing.
So let me.
You're not looking at physicality. You're looking at the
I
overall.
walked into gyms and they were like yeah, I want him on my team, and I can't play
They're
football.
not good ball
No,
players.
man.
That's my point. They're not good
I
ball
can't.
players.
Yeah.
But you don't.
Okay, Becky, my point is,
Yo.
How rare is not everybody has the potential to see.
and that is why I started with the
Emotionally
emotionally intelligent
intelligent.
We are
person.
talking about the that sport.
I was gonna get to the average person after. The emotionally intelligent person
Got you.
Yes.
can tell by having a conversation with a person within an hour
Yes.
that this person is not the person for me.
Got you.
And you can tell when a person is lying. You can
Yes.
tell when a person is not being themselves.
I got you.
Yes.
Because I'm able to do that.
Yeah.
I can tell you bullshit. And a
Yep.
lot of times, if you sit back and let a person talk, they'll tell you exactly.
Tell on themselves.
I'm telling you, I've done it. I'm a businessman, so I go in meetings and I talk to people and I ask the right questions and I let them blabber on. They'll tell you. They'll make a mistake. Have to.
Yes.
You get what I'm saying? But for the regular person now, like you said, the social media era we're in.
Yeah.
This social media era now.
They know how to put on. I don't know how to. I don't know how to. I ain't got a lot of text. I can't figure that out.
You go on. I've been on females' pages and I'll be like, if I get this girl, bro, I'm not letting this one go. And then I have the conversation where I'm like, hell no. All she got is looks.
Yeah.
She literally like nothing up here.
Yeah.
Everything is looks.
Yeah.
I cannot deal with a person like that. You
Yeah.
have to have common sense,
Yeah.
intelligence. You have to be that person to deal with a person like me. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's like you can't nowadays. You can't really, as a regular person, just look at a person and be like, "All right, I'm gonna be with her just by having a conversation." You're gonna
Yeah.
have to wait it out. Like you said, 18 months. When you really think about it, though, that shit goes by fast.
Yeah.
A year goes by fast of dating somebody, and then the real person starts to come out
Yeah.
after 3 months. You realize that they don't shower enough, or
Oh.
you know, they don't like to do certain things.
Yeah. No. That'd be real. That'd be real. That'd be
You know what I'm
real.
saying?
Yeah. Yeah.
They're pretending to like sports because you like sports.
Yeah. You start asking about the players, and they're like,
Like who?
"Who?
You know
Who's
what I'm
that
saying?
again?"
Like we're about to go watch the game. I don't want to
No.
do that.
Yeah.
You know, stuff like that.
You
They're
can,
like,
but you can tell when they put it on. Like it's too. It's like they fall. It's like butter. It's like it falls too easily. To me, I feel like you figure that out. They make it too easy. Like they're too jump. Yeah. Do you normally do this? Like do you?
no,
No.
not a, most for majority of the time. You can tell the best way to figure out a woman how she gonna be herself. Take her on a fun date or take her around her family. Her family will reveal who she is. If she's
Amen.
gonna try to put on her family, gonna be like, "What you doing? Like, what's going on?" Like, you sit down and she be like, "How do you want anything?" And her sister's like, "What's going on? Why are you so nice?" You're like, "There it is, right there. That's not her."
I agree with maybe the women because I don't date women, but on the man side, y'all mamas be putting on with y'all.
Oh,
So you can't. It's not revert.
You can't get your. I
You
take care of
can't.
my family.
Yo,
You
you exactly. Hey, she finna play that. She gonna play that position. So
Yeah.
y'all women don't
never
cop.
know. The women
It don't work.
though,
This don't apply. This don't apply to us.
the women gonna be messy, especially if you have a younger one, like a young
A
one,
young
like
sister.
high school or something.
Oh yeah, they snitching.
Yeah, they're gonna tell on you.
It's because they immature. They don't know no better. It's not their turn yet.
But sometimes they're not. It's not that they're not mature.
Yeah.
They're talking to the real person.
Yeah.
So you go in there all nice and stuff and be like, "That's not you. Like, what's going on? Why you acting like that?"
Yeah.
And then you're looking like, "Oh." She might not know that you hear that.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
they probably laugh it off.
Yeah.
But in my head, I'm like,
Mental note.
I'm taking notes.
So
Yeah.
you can't. So would you say that you've never been wrong, as far as
I've been wrong.
as far as seeing someone and thinking that they might be a potential, and then also the opposite, seeing they might not, but then later on be like, oh damn.
Remember what I said to you earlier about seeing somebody and be like, bro, if I'm hitting that wrong, like, I'm not pulling out type of thing. You know what I'm saying? And then you talk to her and you're I'm telling you, I've been there. And then
So
you
we
talk
all
to her,
have, brother. We got kids. We're gonna-
like you talking to her and it's
Both
like
of y'all been there before.
you talking to you looking at her like, what? Like the whole time you're talking to her, you're like, huh? Hell nah.
What about the opposite? Have you seen
The
have you
opposite,
like, nah.
I've had maybe twice,
Yeah.
but because the looks factor, she didn't look all that.
Yeah.
When we started having a conversation, I was at a wedding one time, and I was DJing at a wedding, but I took a break and I sat down, and this girl came and sat beside me, and I was like, she was talking, and I'm like, why did she come here? Like, I don't like to be bothered when I'm sitting
When I'm
there.
working.
Right.
It's my break time.
She started talking. And I'm like, wow, I'm actually enjoying this conversation.
Yeah.
And she surprised me.
Yeah.
You know, but she didn't look all of that. But
Yeah.
I'm still a person that I would date.
Yeah.
You know, so that I've experienced that side of it. But for the other side, it's way more.
Right.
Okay.
Like those girls with a lot of followers and the pretty ones who grew up spoiled,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
they have everything handed to them, they didn't have
Yeah.
to think for themselves a
Yeah.
lot. They don't know a lot of things.
Yeah.
You know, social media is not a real place.
I've proved that on many occasions.
Oh yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And then they come on, like I've seen these influencers, they turn the camera on and they're this person, and then they turn it off and they're a whole nother person.
A whole nother person.
You know, I've seen it with artists. I've
Yeah.
seen it with like so many people.
Yeah.
Like you know, I be around artists. Right?
Yeah.
And they will come to do the podcast.
Yeah.
And before we start the podcast, it's a whole nother person. When the light comes on, and they're sitting upright and they're talking
Yeah.
differently.
Yeah.
You know, so it's the same thing with a lot of people online, especially women. Right?
Yeah.
These women is crazy out here. You hear me? They
Yeah.
have
You guys say that
mental
so
problems.
much. Whoa.
It's
Dang.
for real.
Yeah.
They have mental problems.
Mental problem. Did you hear that?
Nah, cause I don't. Maybe. Okay. So maybe I don't surround myself with
See,
it.
I'm not going. I'm
No.
not put it on.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm just gonna say.
Y'all got mental problems for accepting them.
Yeah.
Just saying.
No. You women accept
Got horny
some,
problems.
bruh. I have friends that are in relationships, and I'm
Yeah.
like, what girl is so stupid? to
Dang.
like,
Damn.
it's my friend, you know.
Are you sure?
This man.
You sure?
Oh, man. Like,
But they don't know that.
that's my point.
How don't you know this?
That goes back.
But
to
that's
what you were saying.
but you come off as a different person.
No, that goes back to what Duchesne was saying in previous.
People want to be lied
They want
to.
to be lied to, and they know.
I don't want to be lied to.
They just choose not to see it.
You remember what
Yeah.
she said last night about she wants an honest man, and I looked at her. I'm like,
Nobody wants an honest person.
I don't know what you guys
Nobody
are.
wants an
So
honest
you're telling me, okay, so let's be honest. So I know you're saying no woman. So you don't want an honest woman? You don't want an honest woman? Yes or
Be
no?
honest about it.
Yeah, like what are we talking about?
Like she's just 100%.
I want to.
Because I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm 100%. I'm 100%. I'm telling you my flaws before you even see my flaws.
So you
Bet.
Guarantee.
Bet.
Guarantee.
Guarantee I will. I'm telling you. He just said.
No.
You think I
opposite side. I'm
What?
on the opposite side of that.
What have I lied to you about?
I don't know.
Oh my
I don't.
Okay, so Leah, what have I lied to you about? Like what do I change? There's nothing.
Talking to Leo is different from talking to a partner.
No, because I can be the same way in front of my partner, in front of everybody.
Everybody can. Everybody puts on the character.
What you mean everybody can?
Everybody puts on the
What
character.
you mean?
Exactly.
What-
Everybody
wait.
puts on the character.
Okay, so how different can you act from
You can't act
yourself?
the same way in front of your mom.
I can't be kissing on them, but like I can act the same way.
You can't act the same way in front of your mom than you do in front of your friend.
Okay, no, I'm not gonna curse in front of her. It's a respect thing.
Exactly. So you got to change your character. So you
It's not changing my
you lie about
character.
who you are.
So one of them is not your true self. Is it? He's a you not. Is not. You don't be cursing, or you do be cursing.
Listen, a lot.
I try to be a better me. That's
Listen.
it.
I don't care
It's all a lie.
what woman vacation with her friends.
Yeah.
She's not the same girl that left your house. Man.
Absolutely not.
Oh my! And when you get these bases, is it the social media you're getting it from, or you've seen these people act like that?
We have female friends. You're not our only female friend, Alex.
I know that. That's why I'm asking you.
But that doesn't mean they're cheating or anything.
Okay.
It just means that they're just not themselves.
They're not. They're not. So if they're married, they're not Mrs. Whoever.
Well, yeah.
They're Miss.
It's the same way that you guys go on trips.
Yeah, that's
And go to Colombia.
yeah, it's a fact.
But
Yeah.
I'm just
That's
saying,
the point we're making.
being 100%
No.
honest.
Y'all going to Colombia ain't nothing
Listen.
nice.
You don't want nobody 100% honest.
No.
I'm not gonna say okay.
I highly
You know,
doubt
because if he was to be like, look, I don't like what your outfit is.
that. Mhm.
I'm gonna go change it.
Right.
No,
But
yeah.
He's telling you this every day, not one time.
Oh, wait. Hold on.
He's 100%.
Then that means you don't really like me, man. Like you know, like
It's just an outfit.
then maybe our styles are we have two different styles.
Everybody has an
outfit is
ego.
different.
Everybody
That's
has
not
an ego. I need my ego stroked, baby.
Damn.
Stroke my ego.
No, you can't. Okay. In that aspect, okay, I can agree with you guys. But like, you're not gonna. If you keep saying that, then we have different styles, and I'm just ignoring you. You just don't
Alright,
like my
so
style.
But he don't like it.
Okay. I might not like his style, but I
Then
like
you
him.
tell. That's what I'm saying.
That's what I'm saying.
But for me, it depends. Stroke my ego sometimes, but tell me the truth.
I want you to tell him the truth.
I stroke my ego all the time.
Nah.
No,
I
I
don't want to be. Listen, I don't want to be deceived. I don't want to be deceptive. You know what I'm saying, trying to do sneaky stuff behind my back or whatever
Yeah.
the case is. But like, stroke my egos. Maybe I'm having a rough day or whatever the case is. Maybe I'm going through something, and I need you to pick me up, and that might make me go, put on something a little better.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? It might pep me up a little bit. That's just me.
All right, so there's one area that do not lie to me about. This is sex area. Like, tell me if it's not great. If it's not, tell me. I want to know.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. If you,
but that's a challenge. It's not really. It wouldn't even. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It'd be one thing she said. Damn,
no.
this is the dick I ever had. Then you wouldn't.
No.
Nah, you lying.
You wouldn't.
Nah.
Okay.
And then,
All right.
The number one lie is.
I'm just saying. What did she say that to you? My feelings would be crushed.
No, you are lying.
no.
You been running through Mandigos her whole life.
No, I
You
think.
don't tell me I'm the biggest one you had.
No.
Oh, yeah, and then, okay, cool. But am I doing the job?
Okay, cool.
Am I getting the job done? I don't care. But am I getting the job done?
What's that shit called? Extend.
I'm not doing all that. If I'm not getting the job done, though, then that's where the problem.
I mean, why would she tell you that unless you're not getting the job done?
She just, but is she willing to teach you?
No.
Are you willing to practice?
I ask questions, but not about the whole dick thing. I just want to know. I don't care about another man's dick. I don't care because a lot of
It's dark. It's dark.
It's very bad to hear
Yeah.
that. That's gonna ruin your whole day.
So wait. So this leads me to like just asking y'all another question. So women should never talk to you about her exes and like the sex life of her
Of
exes.
course she can. I'm a best friend. She can tell me anything. But
Yeah.
when it comes to
Sizes.
telling me about how good it was with this other, I want to hear that. How you gonna tell me? Hey, he did this and he did that and it was so good and all that. This is her ex she's talking about.
Yeah.
You don't want to hear her fantasize over another man.
It's not really found. She's like, he did this, he did that. You want to do that?
It's
No.
fantasizing.
It's fantasizing.
That is fantasy.
If it's something
Don't
that
tell me he
good
did
that
it. Just
you're
tell me you want to do this.
Especially if
You
you're
believe
gonna recommend it. Oh, come
Now that you're
on.
saying he did this, you're remembering what you're
Yes.
remembering.
Yes.
You're reminiscing.
If it's
And while you're
situations,
reminiscing,
Getting
Dang.
moist.
you're reworking water.
everything is coming back.
Y'all got that breakdown? I got that breakdown.
Do not. I'm your friend, but don't take it too far. Just like we friends, and we ain't gonna talk.
Hey, you know how I felt like, your mom and your dad started to like, I'm your friend, but I ain't your friend.
Exactly.
Like, I ain't your real friend. Like, and then
It's level.
And then,
yeah.
you still friends with this person? Or still
Oh, no.
Okay. Oh yeah, it's a problem.
And then when
Can your girls, have friends? Like their ex be friends with their exes? We know your answer, Leo. What about you, Stretch? We can all answer that one. You done said that.
I mean, not best friends.
Okay.
They could be
Acquaintances.
Yeah.
Acquaintance?
Yeah.
So when you say acquaintance, can they hang out or go to the gym together?
Why
Like,
they-
how often? What do we?
Well, what's a blue moon?
This is not a guy friend. We're talking about an ex.
An ex.
You know, hanging out.
Okay.
They're cool. They
They can talk on the phone?
Cool, yeah.
Okay.
Because I trust my girl.
Yeah.
But if it gets to the point where I'm suspicious, we probably gonna be done.
What do you mean talk on the phone? What are we talking about right now?
No, but that's what I'm saying. I was gonna go to that. What is the conversation about?
Listen, if he hits you up once a year, y'all just catch up real quick and
That's
whatever.
what-
And
Wait, it gotta be real quick too?
Nah,
No, it doesn't have to be. But it's a
Ain't none of my
conversation.
business
But
necessarily.
It's an everyday thing now.
Yeah, like, what are we doing?
Like, what if it's like once every
Nah, it's whatever you
month?
about to say is too much.
Dang.
Whatever you about to say is too
I
much.
mean, once
Okay.
in a while it's cool.
Okay.
A
But
week?
Nah,
that's too much.
that's too much.
Like I said, if she has a guy best friend that is not her ex, cool.
Yeah.
The ex, no, because bro, it's somebody you had feelings for.
Yeah.
Why would you want to talk to that person every single day? That made no sense.
Yeah.
Once in a while, cool. Acquaintances, fine. Because like I said, I trust my girl to make the right choice.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna be with anybody that's easy to shake.
Yeah.
That's easy to not make their own decisions. Like
Yeah,
if you're
exactly.
going in a setting and now you're tempted and you succumb to that.
Yeah.
If you're that type of person, then I'm not gonna want to be with you.
Yeah.
I want a person that's firm in their thoughts to know that if I'm not doing this, this is not what's gonna happen.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? No matter the temptation, no matter what.
Yeah.
So if I don't trust you to make that choice,
Yeah.
first of all, I'm not gonna go and be with you.
Okay.
That's why I've been single so long, because as soon as I spot some bullshit, I'm out.
Yeah.
I mean, I disagree. I think if they want to be friends, they let them be friends.
We know.
But not every day. Calling the phone
And
every
they
day.
could talk every day if they wanted to.
Nah.
That's
As
how
long-
you feel?
As long as yeah, as long as
Nah.
boundaries are set.
Or the condom boundaries? As long as you condom,
I
what are you
can
talking about?
understand if it's all three of us are
So,
friends.
so
Yes.
so you
That part.
That's how I feel.
Like if all three of us, like we can all sit in this, like
Chat.
let's go.
So you don't know this about me, but they do. I'm friends with all my exes.
That's not
So
wrong.
I have to look at it from a perspective where if I'm friends with all my exes, she can be friends with all her exes.
Depending on
Now,
friendship.
now again, if as long as there's boundaries, if there's a boundary that's being crossed, then it's like okay, now this is a problem.
Sir.
What's the boundary, bro? Is it
Sir.
what is the
Listen to what
boundary?
I'm telling you.
Specific?
Unless you're a part of all of these conversations, you won't know if a boundary's crossed. Because if it's crossed, she's not going to tell you.
But
But eventually, what's done in the dark is gonna come to light. Eventually,
Man, I've seen people in the dark for years. Bro.
no, they
Nah.
they
Listen, I feel that
yeah, it was a choice.
the other person's ignoring it.
They're
The other
ignoring all
person is
intuition,
ignoring.
They're ignoring all signs.
Yes.
They're probably doing their own thing too.
Nah,
Oh, amen.
I wouldn't say that either.
nah, bro.
They just hit that.
For
Perfect.
years, somebody's in the dark for years.
Yo,
And they don't know anything. There's no
Yes,
signs, no
bro, I'm
intuition.
telling you.
What, you guys go to room 269 once a week and never speak to each other? Like,
Stuff when I was younger, bro.
oh,
You be cheating
No,
We
like
know.
a female cheating on her dude with me.
with you,
Yeah.
and you telling me he didn't know anything?
Nothing.
How do you know he didn't know anything? Because
If-
I mean, she goes home to him,
Dude,
and he could be like, "Where
listen.
you was at?"
His situation, I've done 4 or 5 times.
No, this is my point though. He cheats. She cheats with you at
Yeah.
night. I'm assuming,
Anytime.
or in the daytime, whatever it was.
Whatever free.
And then she goes home, and he's like, well,
It's a regular schedule. It's a regular
Yeah.
routine. Ain't nothing changed.
Bro, it's lunch
At
breaks.
some point, it wasn't
Come
because
on,
you
kid.
wasn't there from the beginning. Unless you were. Were you there from the beginning?
No. All right, listen.
That's what I'm saying. At some point, something changed.
Again,
and he
no.
refused
Once
to
again,
witness
his situation, I've been in 4 or 5 times.
I've been in a situation.
And it went on for a long time, and even after it ended, the dude still didn't know.
Still didn't know. That's what I'm talking
saying.
about. Like after
Yeah.
their situation ended, it wasn't because of anything we had going on. They were just
Right.
in their
No, me and her ended.
Yeah.
And they were still together.
But
I
that's my
did that
point,
too.
though. You don't know what conversation they're having in their home.
It's not
Yeah, I
that.
know, because one of those dudes
It's not that.
So he knew we were both
I'm not
dead.
saying he knew, but he may have had a feeling.
had-
nah.
There's no way.
Bro,
There's no
there
way.
was
I don't
one
believe
point. There was one point where she parked her car. She left her car parked in the driveway, walked at the back through bushes to meet me on the other street to jump in my car to come in my house.
And then when she went back home, would it?
The dude didn't live with her.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's okay. That's different.
That's what I'm saying.
She's
But that's
just
going up.
smart.
But guess what? The dude still drove past the house.
But I'm still at some point.
The dude still drove past the house.
Mhm.
Her car was outside. He called her. I was like, "Where you at? I'm home." She was by my house.
And then he
He just went about his business.
But that's my point. The reason why he drove by and called her was intuition.
No, he just liked that.
It's a stalker.
He had
Yeah.
he had some inkling.
Some people are naturally like that, though. Like you said, like insecure, naturally.
I feel you. I feel like he had some inkling, and he just chose to ignore it.
Nah.
And she was really good at covering it.
So the difference is, like he had said, if we can all be cool, if it's a situation where like
I agree.
bro, ain't it like similar to you? Like if you cool with your exes, you're not finna just hide them and just talk to them, you know, in the dark somewhere, whatever the case is. Nah, you're gonna bring them around, introduce them, this so and so, this, you know, we try whatever the case may be, and it ain't no problem.
Right,
Issue,
correct.
You know what I'm saying? So that's a different type of situation. It's not usually like that.
Right.
It's usually I'm talking to my ex when you're not around. You don't know about it.
That's
You know what I'm saying? You hear about it
I
after
agree
the
with that
fact.
point.
Yeah.
Too.
Yeah.
Obviously, you know how I move, so I agree with that point too. I agree everybody should be,
Right.
be friends. But you know,
Nah, if your girl beefing with one of your exes,
It's done.
It's done with.
It's
over.
done.
That's what I'm trying to say. If it's a case where
What you mean? Oh,
yeah.
Because
that's what I'm trying to say. Like, what you mean?
All right, so-
That means she bouncing.
depends on which ex it is.
Huh?
Wait. So you're gonna okay. So if you wait, what you saying?
Please zoom in on this guy.
Yeah, please zoom in. Like we're gonna take a moment. You got it? You zoomed in?
Nah, go ahead.
Okay. Like so, you're telling me you meet this remarkable woman. You're feeling her and everything, and there's one girl that you're really close to, and you smashing her. And she's your ex, and she's like, I have a problem with that one.
Who
And
has a problem with that?
Your girl.
your girl has a problem with
Yeah.
The ex.
the ex,
I'm no longer sleeping with for doing it.
But you're friends with her.
but you're friends with her, and you love her conversation, but you know you love your girl,
Okay with it.
and she's not okay. She's like, if you keep dealing with her, I'm out. You gonna let your girl go?
Is there a reason behind it?
She don't like your ex.
She don't like her.
Mm-hmm.
It is what it is. You just gonna not like her, and I'm gonna still continue talking to her. We still.
She said no. She said she's gonna leave.
Together, then that's your choice.
So you're gonna let her
Let
go.
that
Yeah.
You're gonna let your future wife go over an ex that there's nothing ever gonna happen with.
That's fine. Because
You
that's
still
gonna be
fucking.
that person-
You still fucking.
How
That's
you
all.
still fucking?
I'm sorry. You still fucking. I'm not leaving my wife.
Nobody's-
I'm trying to tell you. I'm not even a man, bro. So yes, give me the rationale.
Okay, so at the end of the day, this is the thing. You don't know what you've been through with that ex that will still allow you to be close, and what they've done for you to allow you to always be there for them, right?
Mhm.
So that's one aspect. Then the other aspect is if you don't like somebody just because you don't like somebody, and you're not even giving the opportunity to meet them or try to get to know them and come to a common ground. That means you have a stubborn side to you that you don't want to. That's going to affect me in the future, because the next time is going to be something. Oh, it's an ultimatum. Oh, if you don't do this, then I'm gonna do that. Oh, if you that's
It's
how
not-
it begins. No, that's definitely how it begins. Because once somebody makes an ultimatum, it's going to. That's just how they move. Now, every time I want something, I'm gonna choose. It's me or this. It's me or that. It's me.
That's
or
not
this.
always the
So what
case.
if I told you I was in that situation?
Okay, what's the situation?
So I had a best friend, which is a girl, not my ex though.
Mhm.
And when I got into a relationship, it's like the girl didn't like the relationship with the best friend, but she was open to meeting the best friend. And when she met the best friend gave her like a, like a cold shoulder type of thing, like, hi, and then, the attitude.
Yeah.
And the girl I was with was like, yo, I already don't like this situation, but she was giving me attitude. Something ain't right.
Yeah.
You could not tell that girl that me and my best friend ain't fucking.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
that's why he's gonna look that way. If you're gonna say, if so, basically what happened is,
You know what happened? He ain't with her.
hold on, the best friend ended up sending me some message about good morning, handsome, and my
Oh Lord.
and that was it.
That was
He
it.
was like, if you
So see, that's different. Now the best friend crossed the boundary.
right,
Because did she ever text you? Does she usually text you stuff?
no,
Exactly. So she did that on purpose.
it seems like it.
Meaning that she was being.
And now I mean, I have
And she did it on
ultimatum.
purpose. And
Either that cut that best friend off.
No, that's a
or
yeah. I would
it-
definitely cut my best friend or my ex off if she did something like that, because obviously you're doing that on purpose. That's different. But if she never did anything like that,
Still though, depending
if
on.
she never did anything.
So let me ask you a
That's your best friend. No, hear me out. That's your best friend.
Mhm.
She didn't do nothing like that. She didn't give her a cold shoulder or nothing. Your girl was like, I just don't like her. What you doing?
But she tried.
Nobody asked you to add nothing.
What if she didn't try? You're saying what if she
Your girl came to meet her.
Mhm.
Your best friend was all, hey, how you doing? All nice and
Mhm.
da 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 da, boom boom boom.
Mhm.
And then after y'all leave, she's like, I don't like her.
tough situation?
What you doing?
That girl, you probably gonna have to go.
But if she tried, no, but she trying to be right. But
That's not an ex though.
Go.
No.
the best friend is your best friend.
Yeah.
But my question is, if she
Ex,
tries,
probably gonna have to go.
That's the point I'm making. If it's my best
I
friend,
had my
we
chance
never
with
had
ex
sex.
already.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I actually
do that
smashed
back
this
But it's
person.
not about a chance.
What do you mean?
No, if
it's an ex.
It is.
The whole point was the ex.
If you keep talking about an ex like this is somebody you gonna always be there for. If you gonna always be there for him, you should have married him.
yeah.
Thank you.
Because you can
Thank you.
No.
Yes.
I'm not telling you how to feel. I'm
Yeah.
not telling you how to
Hey,
feel.
what he
I'm not
said.
telling
Yeah, what he said. I would, and the
telling you
shame
how I
used to be on the other side. Yeah.
I'm not telling you how to feel.
Yeah.
If you liked her that much, you should.
Yeah.
Her.
Like you're not gonna let her go for nobody. Like what are we
So
talking
you
No,
don't
about?
have any
sir.
exes that you're close to
Bro,
family.
if you
No.
used to blow her back out and you have good.
What's your longest relationship?
Me?
Yeah.
5 years.
What's your longest relationship?
7.
7 years. What's your longest relationship?
8, 7, 8. About 8. You?
10.
Yeah, I don't care.
Yeah, it doesn't
I
matter. The
don't care.
principle still applies.
It'd be one thing, it'd be one thing if you said, I don't know, even if it was like an
It's the
ex-wife,
Mhm.
that'd matter more to me. You understand?
That you have if you have kids with her.
Not even kids.
Yeah, if that was an
Marriage,
ex-wife,
that's
Yeah.
y'all had a certain
Y'all locked
bond,
in,
y'all
yeah.
made
Yeah.
actual like commitments to
Yes.
et cetera.
You had
And-
businesses together, stuff together,
Yeah,
something.
Not even, just the
plans.
fact
You
that
had
you made
plans
that
together.
step.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But
You made that step
you just dated
forward.
somebody for
Yeah.
10 years and it's like you still lusting over them. Like, nah, bro.
Nah, bro. And if
What kind of termination?
I'm
nah, but still though,
That's-
if you
that's
think
gonna be
about
my
if you
mindset.
think
That's
about
what's
it,
gonna
it just
bother
don't
me.
sound right.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
You can't let this person go, and now I got to be with you. But you still can't let them go.
But that's the thing, though. Why? That's the point.
That's why you
I get your point, though. I know. You don't get me wrong. I get your point.
Why do you have to choose between two things if one thing isn't?
The problem.
Because you did already.
Because you slept with them. You viewed.
No. Because you already chose. You
Yeah,
already
you made a
said you
choice
don't want to be
there
with them.
already, yeah.
You already did that. You
And
already
she's supposed to be
chose.
okay.
Okay, so
You chose for yourself. You just not gonna choose for me.
Okay, so you choose
Go
that
ahead.
you don't want to be with the person,
Correct.
but you're still friends with the person.
Why
Why can I no longer be
So let me
friends
ask you this, right?
because you don't like them?
It'd be one thing if you smash them 1 or 2 times and y'all really cooled out, whatever the case.
Let me ask
No,
you a
I'm
question.
trying to get
Let
to
me
it.
ask you a
Go
question.
ahead.
What if you meet this girl, right? And no, other way around. What if that girl, your ex, meets a new guy, and now the new guy gives her an ultimatum: is either you or him. And
I can tell you what she gonna
she's
do.
going to pick him.
I'm telling you, she gonna pick him.
She's not picking your ass.
She not. I'm telling you.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
A lot of women.
yeah, I'm
Ooh,
asking you.
ooh.
Do you think she's gonna pick you? Just the same way you would pick her.
So you want me to answer in a hypothetical or whatever already happened?
Either way.
Oh, he getting cocky.
I'm still here.
So for the ex,
The ex, like I wasn't cut off. I wasn't. Oh, I can't talk to you no more.
So my question: so what was an ultimatum provided to her, and she still picked you, or was there never an ultimatum?
It was. I'm not picking anything. You can't make me pick anything.
and the guy just walked out.
No, he was still there.
Then that doesn't count. I mean,
Yeah.
ultimately.
I mean-
The ultimatum was I'm out of here, and he didn't go nowhere. That's my point.
He ain't.
He
Nah, he ain't. No, he ain't.
That's
Yeah.
I'm telling you what happened.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
That's like
hypothetically speaking.
That's what hypothetically speaking. That's what I'm saying. They can give an ultimatum, but you can choose. I'm not participating in your.
You haven't met that one. Yeah. If I say I'm out, I'm out.
If I give you an ultimatum
I'm out.
and you tell me that,
And
I'm
how many
out.
people are doing that? How many?
You have to stand on business.
All of you experienced where they gave an ultimatum and they didn't follow through.
I can swap.
Oh no.
I'm fine.
I've never been in too many ultimatum situations.
Yeah, I'm not.
Other than cheating, other than you stop smashing.
That's what I'm saying. An
girl,
ultimatum
or
is usually
leaving you,
serious.
And then they don't stand on business
Yeah.
for that type of
That's my
situation.
point.
But other than that, I've never been in a best friend type of ultimatum
So
type
you've
stuff.
been in an ultimatum before.
M-
Have you been in any ultimatum before?
Yeah.
Did they stand on business?
Yes.
No. Did they stand? Did they,
Yes.
Did they
Oh,
still,
you said took away from cheating. Yes.
I don't know.
You said not cheating, right?
No, he said any ultimatum.
Yes.
And
Even cheating.
They made you make. They told you I'm leaving or whatever the case may be.
And they left.
And did they leave?
They left.
They stood on business.
They
every
left.
Single time, every single person.
No, I'm saying that one left.
That one left. Did.
I never had that many ultimatums. I only had one man ever give me an ultimatum. Ultimatums don't come like that for me. Like you already know, if you give me an ultimatum, I'm gonna answer your question. That's what's gonna
So
be
you don't
it
talk to him at all.
at all.
Yeah.
And that's the same thing. Because if I give you an ultimatum and you pick a side, I'm out.
See, that's,
You pick your
that's the difference
side.
We deal with the like I said.
I don't want to. I don't like
An
ultimatums.
emotionally intelligent person that don't give a damn.
Yeah.
Go or stay. Like I'm gonna be good regardless. You know.
Yeah.
What I'm saying? If I give you this ultimatum and you don't follow through,
Yeah.
That's how I feel. Like I don't have to follow your ultimatum. I have a certain life that I live already. I have
don't.
people who
Yeah.
part of-
but for
Yeah,
me, though,
yeah.
not- for me though, not
choose not to be-
Not making a choice is making a choice for me.
That's fine.
Yeah.
That's why I say you can go.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm telling you. I'm not telling you how to think.
Yes.
You
Yeah.
know how you
Exactly.
operate.
Yeah.
I would do it.
Yeah, I know I'm standing on business.
Yeah. Yeah.
You stand up. You finna tell me you still
Well,
talking
that's
to your
why
ex?
do you think I've been single so long?
Like-
Because I'm not dealing with nobody's stuff, man.
Yeah.
Like you, that's a baby boy situation.
Bro,
She wouldn't
if
stop
I
talking
come to your
about you in
house,
jail.
if I come to your house and you got listen, if I'm
That's
dating,
different. Like I said,
No, it ain't different.
Buddy was still trying. You knew, but what you doing?
Everybody, bro.
Come on, it's the same thing
You can
though.
be in
It's
an
kind of the same
intimate
thing.
situation with somebody for whatever amount of time, and then for some reason it all cuts off now.
Yeah.
Forever.
Mhm.
It's some. It's
Not saying
nothing
it can't
so
cut off
tight,
for a
but some
period
type
of
of tie you
but
guys
forever,
have.
they're never finna like. Come on, nah, bro. You not.
It's not gonna be a late night. Something happens.
I
It's
guess
like
I'll
a.
let you know in maybe 30 years.
Let me know.
About 30 years because
Yeah,
Shit.
it sounds good.
I was bad though. I was terrible because
shit,
if I come to your house and you got some badass kids
I hear
and
you.
you're like, it's either me or my kids, I'm like, it's me, fam. I'm out.
Like, come on.
That
Oh,
was me.
yeah.
Like, I'm
I
not
got
saying
it.
no
You got it.
badass kids. Every time I walk in the door, she's
it's
kicking
either
my
me or
leg.
my kids.
No, like yeah, like you can either deal with the bad kids or
Like she won't discipline her kids. She
Right.
won't let them just run around.
Just
and
let them do what
not
they
not get
want.
rid of her kids. That's not what
Right.
I'm
No,
saying.
no, like, it's like, yo, your kid is being disrespectful. It's like, yo,
Yeah.
you can accept us or
Wait. So were you able to discipline them?
I'm not disciplining them. I'm out.
Yeah.
Boy. Like,
You don't have any kids.
No.
But I mean,
Okay, yeah, yeah.
that's
So
the
that,
thing.
yeah,
If
I
you
agree.
dating somebody with kids, you have to understand that I would assume you understand.
No,
that
it's a difference if you try to remedy the situation, but you're telling me that this little kid is cussing me out and kicking me and fighting me and scratching me, and you're like, oh, that's just how he is. And I'm like, bro, do something about it. And you're like,
Just
nah.
accept it.
But what if
Just
she said
accept it.
you can't?
Huh?
What if she said you can't?
I'm not doing that shit.
Yeah.
Like, if we're in the dating stages,
Mhm.
no.
It's not my job.
But if the kid is used to me now and
you
they
go
know
around
my
slapping people's kids,
place,
bro?
they know my place in their
You go around
life.
slapping people's kids, bro? Like,
Hell no.
Wait, before you had kids.
As long as I got permission, yes.
No.
Oh no, no.
If
Bro.
I don't even discipline my godbabies.
I don't-
I
I
don't.
don't-
What if
develop a
anybody,
relationship.
what if you ever heard anybody disciplining your boys? How you gonna feel about it? Exactly. You can't even think.
Yo, he couldn't. Hey, he just. Hey, he froze. Hey, that was not a glitch. You froze. You couldn't even. He was like,
oh,
oh.
in my life. What are you talking about?
One thing I
Yeah.
know for sure, bro, like a lot of
People don't play with their
a lot
kids.
of dudes don't play about their kids.
Yeah.
You feel me?
And you gonna hit another man's child. Like if I develop a relationship with a child and then
Yeah.
that I'm this person in their lives now,
Yeah.
I'm the stepdad now.
Yeah.
So now we have a relationship
Yeah.
where I'm able to do that.
And I'm gonna talk to the
I'm
dad.
gonna talk to.
removing the fact that I said with permission from
No.
both parents.
No. I'm talking about dating.
So
You gonna talk to the baby daddy?
no, I've talked to
No, you have to.
I've
I got
talked to the
to.
father of kids, and they were like,
though.
yeah,
I never did, bro.
You just talk to the mom.
I never did.
No, I've spoken to a father of a kid, and he was like, yeah, if he acted me, I'll put him in his place.
Oh, that was deep.
Maybe daddy's never like.
But I
Yeah, I
wasn't.
You ain't gotta like me, bro,
I
but
wasn't beating the kids. It was like a tap, you know what I'm saying, stuff like that. But it wasn't. I wasn't fucking.
nah, if you, cause you ain't got kids yet. If you a father, you at least want to know what's going on. If that's the situation,
Mhm.
I ain't gotta like you per se.
No,
but if you
bro.
around my kid, I'd rather have a conversation
Bro,
with you so you
mine
can.
was wanted blood. Like, yo, this dude is like with my future wife type of thing. That was that. And I don't know what it is. It's like I've heard, I don't know, this is true, that I've made dudes insecure because of the way I carry myself.
Yeah.
So, you know, you're dressed a certain way, you have a certain status, they feel lesser than you, so now their egos are hurt. So a lot of times if, for instance, your ex was to be with a better dude with more money and everything and now she happy as hell, most times a lot of dudes gonna feel some type of way about that. You know? So you're in a situation where you're dating a girl who has a baby daddy that never used to treat her good. Now you're treating her hella good, taking her places, but the kids are happy.
Mm.
He's gonna be miserable after that. You know? That now she stepped up, she didn't step down. Because for everybody, now, I'm not saying everybody, for most people's hopes is that when you break up,
you go down.
Worse.
I don't know why
you're
people.
in a worse situation.
Why do y'all feel like that? I'm dating up anyway.
I think everybody feels that way. They hope that you miss them that much and you're as hurt as they are.
Yeah. Negative.
Everybody wants
I
to
love
think of
myself.
themselves.
As the
Everybody
best.
it's the best. Like that'll make no sense.
Yeah.
So a lot of times,
If you thought otherwise, you want your whatever to go.
she proves to you that you're not really the best. Like,
Somebody better came along.
Yeah.
Mm.
That's what I'm saying.
I never had that.
Women, especially,
Oh, yeah,
hope
especially
for you to
They
be
pray to
broken,
God.
hungry, and homeless.
Pray.
You know?
Or maybe I just don't be paying attention.
Well, I think it depends too, because my BM, I hope she finds somebody better than me.
Now you.
No, but I'm not gonna lie to you. I've I know like men, like when we've had these like this, kind of like the same realm of conversation, but like they're married, like they marry this woman and they divorce this woman. They be like, I pray that, well, they call her a B or not. They're like, I pray she find a better dude. Like I hope he take care of my kids and all this. Because if she find a sucker, well, let me explain to you what they say though, and then you can rebuttal. They be like, because if she find a sorry man, now I gotta take care of all them. Hell
That's
no.
different though.
That's
That's
different.
financial
That's
reasons.
different.
Like, I'm just telling you.
He's talking about like paying alimony. If I pay alimony and you remarry and do
Yeah.
I don't think he was even paying alimony. He was just more like, I hope like she dates
pay
up
alimony.
and not
Nah,
pay down.
it depends on
It's
the-
more
I
like
think it
because
depends
now
on
you're
the
gonna.
timeline, though.
Okay.
I think it depends on
in the
timeline.
situation
In the
because
situation.
if you know you raping me for child support and some extra money or whatever the case is,
Yeah.
and you can find a dude that can help you with your bills, you ain't got to come to me as
I'm
much.
good with that.
I hope, yeah, go do that. Like, leave me alone.
But for
Okay,
me,
okay,
though,
okay.
for me, honestly, if I know I did her wrong,
Yeah.
I'm gonna own up to it and be like, I hope you don't go through this again, because I've done some girls.
Okay. So let me ask you a question. So you do you make that like a thing for you? Like if you do somebody wrong to give them closure?
I don't do it a lot now.
Like that's what
I'm doing a lot.
Yeah, speaking. Hey, I know somebody gonna think about this. Okay. Yeah. Okay. But there's some that was probably you guys were real cool. You know, at one point you. That's okay.
Yeah, we was all young. We all made
Yeah.
mistakes. Yeah.
Yeah. Is that the one that probably got away? Is the one you told that to?
No.
Okay. Just asking.
Some people get the
Now you just grow, you mature. I feel like
right.
and
Some
you
people
just
get
see
the
a
you
little
that's trying
different.
to learn,
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
figure it out.
Yeah.
So they get the bad side of you.
Yeah.
And then you realize later, like,
Later,
damn,
like,
I could have handled that a little better, even though
Yeah.
that wasn't the right one per se.
Yeah.
regardless. So
Yeah.
exactly what you said. They
Yeah.
probably want the right one, but you
Yeah.
want the right. You want you at that time.
Yeah.
You're not the person you were meant to be. At that
Yeah.
time. So you were trying to figure it out.
I think that's a big accountability thing right
I
there.
feel like
That's really
everybody should
big.
go through at least 2 breakups to really figure themselves out.
Listen, I be trying to tell people that you have to date, like you have to break up with people to go through a relationship because you're not gonna never know what you really want or like if you
Not
don't
only
go
that,
through it.
a lot of people don't know how to deal with that feeling. You know, a lot of people they go through a breakup and they I've seen people transform into like terrible people after breakups, and I've seen people transform into great people after breakups.
It depends on the breakup.
Depends on how it happened to.
I think a lot of people should get cheated on.
Whoa,
All right, give your point of view.
yo, this is wild. Oh, you know I'm making a whole clip.
Bro,
A whole
that
clip.
is traumatic.
No, repeat the question. Repeat what you just said.
No.
Repeat what you just said. Say it slowly. Yeah. Yo, I need you to repeat that slowly. What you said and say it doesn't make sense.
So this is
That don't make no sense.
this is what I would say. I'm not gonna say you need to.
You need to be cheated on. Okay.
What I would say is, if you in a relationship, y'all do. I don't care if it's going good or bad. Y'all need to learn how to take a break, separate from each other. Whether you do talk to other people, or you don't talk to other people. If whatever the case may be, y'all just need to separate and see if that energy brings y'all back together. You get what I'm saying? I feel like that's a good thing.
Wait.
Even if you do sleep with other people and y'all
When you say separate,
yes,
you mean like we are no longer together. We're not
So basically talking about the people that
break up and come back.
high school.
Yeah.
I'm thinking about in your
Youth.
your 20s,
Yeah.
25s.
Because at 30, okay, I'm about to say 30.
Not a lot of times because if you one of the best things to find is a partner that's your best friend.
Yeah, exactly.
That knows you.
Exactly.
You know, and you might find that early.
Yeah.
A lot of us didn't go like a lot of us as black people go through horrible childhood experiences. Terrible.
Yeah.
And we don't recover from that. When we get to our 20s now, we're learning how to be a different person because to heal from all of that takes time. And a lot of us don't know how to or don't have the tools to do that. And how healed you are tells how you're going to be in this relationship. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of people, they haven't been through that. They grew up in a 2-parent household, no traumatic experiences, and the other partners the same thing. They're able to be together from teenage years all the way up till they're grown. You know, they don't have to deal with breakup or deal with certain person cheating on them or whatever.
It's traumatic experience.
Bro,
Unnecessary traumatic experience.
Yeah.
What doesn't
Like,
break you make you stronger.
No.
then
Or give you
there's
mental
people
issues.
who have to go through some of those to really figure themselves out.
Yeah.
Because you're gonna
Go through some of what though? I'm sorry.
some breakups
Oh,
or
breakups.
some
Not cheating. Not
not even
cheating.
breakups though. Dating and it don't work out.
Yes.
Like
No.
dating and you're like, this is
No,
not the
but
person.
that's what I'm saying. The whole separation part of it is not necessarily like it shouldn't have to be we only separate or break up if we are upset with each other or mad at each other or whatever the case may be. Something traumatic per se.
Right.
You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? We're just gonna take time apart, and if we come back together or whatever the case is, we come back together. If we
But why are we
if
taking
we
time
separate,
apart?
that's the part you miss it.
That's what I need. That's what I'm
It's
asking.
giving you the opportunity for growth.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Uh-huh.
what it's giving
But
you an
you know
opportunity
the
for
problem
growth.
with that is
But why? But it started from somewhere.
Let me ask y'all a question real quick.
Here we go.
You ever been cheated on?
Absolutely.
You ever been cheated on?
Yeah.
You ever been cheated on?
Yeah.
And we all turned out to be great individuals.
No.
Man, nah, dog.
Everybody does.
Okay. You know, and you know what? And you know what? You know what? You know as it goes? Are you married yet? Are you married yet? Are you married yet? Are you married yet?
No.
And this is the bullshit.
But you know,
We don't need no goddamn trauma.
Good job. Good
I got you. I got you.
Your statement, right?
Yes.
But
Yeah,
your
yeah, yeah,
statement
yeah,
about
yeah, yeah.
separating and coming back.
That part, yeah.
No, it's not necessarily separating coming back. It's separating to
Oh,
grow.
why?
Now, if you wait.
I understand what
Yeah,
you're saying.
If you find somebody else and you don't come back,
No.
Hold on. You know what happens a lot of times? Let me tell you what happens a lot of times. Hold on.
They
What
get
happens a lot
pregnant.
of times is you go
Yeah.
and you have all these kids or somebody.
Somebody have a kid and they want to come back.
Yeah, or somebody, beat your ass or
Yeah.
something happened.
Yeah.
And
You're
then,
gonna bring all that trauma back?
no, I don't want it. I don't want it.
No.
Cheated on you.
No.
No.
You said
Yeah.
You take a break and then you go be with somebody else, and that other person ends up cheating on you.
or something like that.
Yeah.
No. Because what I'm saying is, first off, I'm not telling y'all to separate from a traumatic situation in the
Yeah.
first place. Don't forget. So if you go to a new relationship, it's no reason why you think you should be willing to settle for something where you find yourself in a situation.
Right, but I'm saying.
Yeah.
What
But if you had a kid, you had a
what if
kid,
you go out there, you get a kid,
and then you want to come back. You can't come back.
No. I'm
You
saying
can't come back.
no.
You
yes,
swallow the
can.
kid like
No. That's up to y'all. If y'all grow
You
back
gotta-
together, if y'all still that meshed or whatever. the case
Yes.
is, Because I don't know about you, but you've never talked to somebody when you was younger. Or
Yeah.
whatever the case
Then
is,
you rekindle it, yeah.
and then y'all rekindle later on or whatever the case, and the vibe is still there per se.
Yeah.
It might not be the right timing because
Yeah.
timing is everything.
True.
But y'all still have that same energy, that same type of vibe.
And don't take me serious. Like, even if they have a kid and they come back and the
Yeah.
energy's right, you're still gonna make it work.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And then in my opinion, this is what I say. I don't care what nobody says. It's not like puppy love or that high school love or that sweetheart love. When you're in your 30s, you think about shit too much, and you get me saying like everything matters to you now. You get me saying
As it should.
everything.
Yeah, but I think-
Of course it should. I'm just
Yeah.
saying. My advice more so is for younger people because at this point I'm learning. In my
I
experience.
think
Yeah.
dating in your 20s, you're not thinking about
Yeah.
marriage. You're not thinking about how we gonna split these bills. How we
Yeah.
gonna live. For me, I think about like now. I'm thinking about this woman I'm dating. Can she cook? What is she gonna cook for my kids?
Yeah.
Like, you can't give my kids McDonald's. You can't give my kids Burger King.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? I don't. Right now, I try not to eat processed foods. How are you gonna cook for me?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, what healing talents do you have?
Mhm.
Can you find herbs and spices instead of going to the doctor or the pharmacy?
Yeah.
I want you to heal my kids in the home. Teach them how to meditate. Teach them how to work out. Like, all these things. Do you possess that? Can you read enough to homeschool my children? If something another pandemic happens, can you homeschool my kids?
Yeah.
Can you actually teach them fundamentals? These are the things I think about now when I'm dating somebody. You know what I'm saying? In my 20s, I'm not thinking about that. I'm thinking about how fat her ass is, and I want to.
Real love, bro. Exactly. Real love.
That's not real love. That's that fake love.
Real
I would have
love.
clapped that in my
What?
20s.
Yeah.
It's
So
real
that's it.
love.
But in my 20s, for me, I've always been a sapiosexual.
Mhm.
If I can't have a conversation with you, you're automatically unattractive to me.
Yeah.
I've always been that way. So I don't fit in. Even in my 20s, I never really fit in with my age group because my parents, when they were having conversations, I would sit there listening to them as a young person.
2-parent household.
Yeah. And when my older brother or my older sisters are having conversations, I'm right there just listening and taking in everything.
You were the youngest?
Nah, my older brother is the youngest.
Okay.
I have two younger brothers.
Okay.
Um, but my two sisters are the oldest.
Okay.
So when they're having conversations, even as Christians, they're having conversation. I listen. Like that was one of the things I always did, was try to listen to a lot of things and watch and pay attention. So when I got to a certain age, I was light years ahead of the people my age. That's why I'm able to even have certain conversations, even on a podcast.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people, like Leo, probably seen this, and you probably seen this.
Yeah.
We invite people on the podcast, right? And we're talking, and everything is good. And as soon as the lights come on, it's like a deer in headlights. Nervous, don't know what to say, don't know how to talk,
Yeah.
articulate themselves. So that is basically what happens in relationships a lot of times when I am trying to date. I go into a situation and I can tell this person is, you're not on my level at this point. So I'm wasting my time here. So I found myself in my 20s dating women that were 30, almost 40 years old, trying to match that level. And to be honest, a lot of people just grow old. They really don't grow in experiences or common sense. You know?
Yeah. So I guess it's that time, you guys. Thank you guys for joining. I'm gonna go ahead and sign off with my guests. All right. Thank you so much for coming. By the way, you coming back, and you coming back with your husband. All right.
Shannon gonna talk y'all ears off. Y'all better have a 2-hour episode.
We have to do a part 1 and a part 2. We got you. Yeah. And then my boy
Leo.
And
Your boy Duchesne.
Mystery Man. All right, you guys, don't forget to subscribe. Have a good night. Bless.